We've had to move lots of stuff about because of our next guest. Now, I know just before the break we were talking Man City, but listen, we didn't know Noel was going to phone, and we didn't know he was going to phone at this time. So when he phones, we shift everything, we move it all, so we can say good morning and happy Saturday to our friend Noel Gallagher. Good morning, Noel.
Where's the jingle?
Well, we can find the jingle now, but I thought because we're doing it at the top of the hour,
Listen. I don't do nothing without the jingle. So call me back in 5 minutes when you got it.
I think we have the jingle. Let me fade you down. Hold on. So coming up on tonight's show, it's time for the one and only Dr. Octagon.
Dr. Octagon, Dr. Octagon, Dr. Octagon, he is here, he is here.
Good evening, Noel Gallagher.
Andy.
How are you?
Very well, how are you?
As if I'd forget your jingle. It was there, under J for jingle.
Yeah, I'm sick. All right.
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Where are you in the world today, Noel?
I am in a place called Laguna Beach in California, which is just near San Diego.
Man alive, you get around, don't you?
Yeah, it's great. It's paradise almost.
Do you collect your air miles?
I think I've got someone that does that for me.
Do you know what? I could have asked any question there, including wiping your backside, and you'd have come up with the same answer.
And the thing is, they get about 50 grand a year out of it, don't you know what I mean?
Have you got a spare job?
There's always room for you, Bobby, on the firm.
On the firm. What time of day is it? What's the weather like out?
The weather is magical. It's let me see what time of day it is. I think it's just gone 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay, all right. And what time are you playing tonight? You got the day off?
No, I'm on holiday with the wife and kids. I've had the last week off here. I've played, on holidays. I'm flying to Brazil on Monday afternoon.
Oh, so I feel quite honoured that you're away on a break and you're phoning us as well.
Well, I'm never on a break. You know, the big game's coming up, so I thought I might as well throw me out in the ring, innit?
Yeah, okay, well, I'm hoping and still hoping, fingers crossed, to get you on after the big game on Monday. Yeah,
I'll be alright. Yeah, I've got my flight out is not till about 2, 3, 4. Not till about 4 or 5 hours afterwards anyway, so we should be alright.
Alright, wonderful.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I have to ask, because I haven't spoken to you since I saw the story of you appearing in the newspaper with regards to you going through customs.
What?
Do you know this story?
Oh, no.
With the headache pills.
Oh, a Coachella festival.
Was it there?
Yeah, sleeping tablets, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, the sleeping tablets, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they do like full cavity searches on the way in there.
Yeah.
Which is not really, entering into the spirit of things at a festival, is it? And I've got a big bag of sleeping pills, so when I've got, long flights and jet lag, I forgot to take them out of my bag, but they look suspiciously like, Class A. They did look like Class A drugs. There was yellow ones and white ones, so the guy kind of pulled them out and he said, "What are these?" And I went, "Oh, they're sleeping tablets." And he went, "Am I going to take your word for that?" I said, "Well, you're welcome to try one if you want."
That's the thing. You can't say, "Oh, then go and put one in," because you'd fall asleep.
I was like, "You can try one, but it's going to spoil your weekend. I can assure you that."
There must have been a part of you that did go, "These are the sleeping pills, aren't they? Oh no, I'm okay. I'm safe."
Well, yeah. I mean, I've had that down the years. So what, So what are these then? I've had that a few times. I wake up sweating in the middle of the night, I've got flashbacks of, holding up stuff like that, on this occasion, I was, took my word for it, they were sleeping tablets, and they were sleeping tablets, if anyone's looking at the Daily Mail.
I bet for a moment that you thought you were going to be on the new series of Banged Up Abroad.
yeah. It's not far off.
No. Listen, before we talk City and the big game, which we'll get to in just a sec, I'm just going to ask you, just because it's on one of the screens in front of me, and I thought we haven't spoken to you. Did you see either or both semi-finals in the Champions League? We'll start with the Barca-Chelsea. You watch that one?
Well, the Barcelona-Chelsea game, I seen the other one. I seen the Madrid Bayern Munich game, the Barcelona-Chelsea game. I got talked into going to Disneyland by my wife.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
And I thought, oh, you know, Barcelona will get at least 4. It'll just be a run-of-the-mill game. And like, Disneyland is hell on earth. Right, I'm never going again. I don't care what my kids think of me. I'm never ever going again. What made it worse was my mate is back in London texting me, gradually getting more excited, going, "This is the greatest game of all time." Oh my God. And I was just sat there surrounded by Mexican chavs, just thinking, oh God. You know. And I was kind of watching it all unfold via text, and I still haven't seen it. They don't repeat them over there. But I seen the Madrid Munich game, which was
awesome.
It was pure theatre, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pure theatre.
First half,
Ramos just needs a kick in the head, doesn't he? They're back in it. They've come back from the dead. If he slots it in, you know, not that the Germans ever slap on a penalty shootout, but it was like, fancy taking a penalty like that. I mean, it's about 20 yards over the bar.
It was strange. I've got to play this, but we'll move on to City in just a sec. I've got to play this though, because we were watching the game here now, and obviously Cundy was with us, and he was watching.
I've heard it.
How did you hear it?
I was listening. Yes, I was listening to the show yesterday when you were playing it to the Guardian.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
He's embarrassing, isn't he?
It is magic, isn't it? I don't know what to say to myself, is what he says.
You should. Well, I do.
You can't say that. And I thought it was quite a good name for a new album. Noel Gallagher's I Don't Know What to Say to Myself.
I don't know what to say. Well, he should put that on his gravestone. Here lies Moonface Cundy. He didn't know what to say to himself.
I did like what you called him in the text tonight. Are you on with Pigface tonight?
No, Moonpig.
Moonpig.
Yeah.
Pigface, Moonpig. It works. Right, listen. Let's talk about
a pig.
Let's talk about the big game Monday night. Firstly, where are you watching it?
I'm going to be watching it at a friend's house here in Los Angeles before I go to the airport.
Okay. Now,
and it's not Beckham's, by the way.
Oh, is he not in?
I don't think he's training.
Training. Now, obviously, either club needs something different. A draw would suit United. A win is what you guys desperately need. What sort of game do you think we can expect?
I mean, I think at this point, all outcomes are possible. I could see City winning comfortably. I could see United nicking it. I could see a high-scoring draw. We just don't know. But I think United will come and park the bus. I think because they don't have to win, and I think they'll try and nick it 1-0. And I think it's going to be pretty much played in United's half, and they'll play Nani and Valencia and try and they'll play Rooney up front, swap in midfield, I would have thought. But if City get an early goal, it's going to be a classic. If City don't get an early goal, it could be a long night.
How do you view it though? And when I say you, I mean you and City fans, because in theory, 3 weeks ago, this game was never going to happen because United were 8 points clear. You were out of it.
Oh yeah, well, I spoke to you when I was in Mexico, and we said it was, you said season over, and I said I thought. You were saying to me, do you think the title's gone? And I was saying, I think it is, not because I don't think City are capable of winning all the games from now on, but I just don't think United will give us anything. And of course, the next day is they get beat at Wigan, and then there's the draw against Everton. But I just think, tomorrow is not the big one for. I mean, if we win, we still got to go. We still got to go away to Newcastle. And if you could pick two more difficult games on the trot at this stage of the season, would be United at home and Newcastle away. With Newcastle going for the Champions League. If United get a result there on Monday, it's sorted for them. If we win, we still got to go to Newcastle and get something, because if we go to Newcastle and draw, United are back in it. And
the thing is, you're playing a Newcastle side that are desperate now for third and not fourth in case Chelsea do win the Champions League and don't get in the top 4.
Not only added to that, aren't they the form team in the country?
Well, definitely. Yeah, without a doubt.
So I think that game is going to be a great game. I hope we beat United, and I think the Newcastle game, if we beat United and have to go to Newcastle to win, to clinch it like we did in '68, I think that could be one of the greatest games of all time, because Newcastle can't defend, City won't defend, and I think that could be great. But it'd be, all Monday's just, I don't know. I was saying to my mate, we've both been City fans for 40 years. We're going, this is what it's like at the top. It's bad for the ticker, this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was saying to him, he's the same age as me, he's like mid-40s, I was saying, we better get used to this, because it's going to be like this. This United fans have had this for 20 years. We've had this before. I'm not sure whether I like it.
What do you mean you're not sure whether you like it?
I don't know, it was alright in mid-table, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you'd want all your records to go to the top, don't you?
All my albums go to the top, yes, but that's it. I can control that. I don't have to play Man United.
Do you know what? You came on the show a couple of weeks ago. You said something very profound, which I've said to a few people, and they've all agreed, which is this is your best chance to win the league. Everyone's going to be stronger next season, and if it doesn't happen now, you sort of think, will it happen?
Well, I think what we'll have if we don't win it this season, although everybody is going to get better next season, you would have thought. What we will have is we'll have a little bit more experience. So we'll have that in the bank. But I just think that now is the time, do you know what I mean? And whether it's written in the stars already, because we were out of it 2 weeks ago. Out of it. I didn't give us a prayer. Nobody did, you know. And I just think now is our time. But I think it's now or never, that's for sure.
No, there's on the back of the Daily Mirror, I've got to tell you, it's Mancini's chasing Hazard, RVP, Cannavani, Modric, and he'd like Rooney and Giggs as well.
And Georgie Best.
And he wants to put a team ready for the boat race.
Yeah, but I bet they're prepared to back him though if you're going to go this far.
Oh, no question. I think now Mourinho has said he ain't leaving Madrid. I think that kind of cements Mancini's position. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. If Man City were without a manager and you were looking for a manager, Mancini fits all the criteria.
Yeah, but you heard about Pep Guardiola, haven't you?
I haven't. Do you know what? This is the first I've heard when I just switched on the radio there when I come in that he's resigned, has he?
He has resigned. Yeah, his number 2 has taken over. We don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to have a year off, and he'll be back, in his words, sooner or later.
Yeah, I can't see him like walking straight into another job. But I think there's only there's only 6 teams in the world he's going to go to, right? That's like 2 of the Milan clubs, City, United, or Chelsea. That's it. I think Tottenham or Liverpool won't have a prayer. He won't stay in Spain. There is nowhere else really, surely, is there?
I think you named 5 though, Noel.
Sorry, hang on a minute. City, United. Who's the other one?
You went Chelsea, United.
Chelsea, Arsenal, maybe?
No, he didn't mention Arsenal. No, that's your 6. That's your 6.
You've done 6. There you go.
Yeah, Arsenal. But I can't. Would he come to England? I don't know.
He wants to come. I think he didn't get there. He didn't get there as a player, and I think he wants to experience that what it's like to be in the Premier League.
Well, if I was a betting man, I'd say probably Chelsea, because Abramovich has always wanted to be Barcelona in blue shirts. They're without a permanent manager. They've only got to get Di Matteo in for another year. There's London. There's the money. I'd probably bet on Chelsea. But if you're listening, Pep, Manchester's mega.
United. We'll dub in United on the.
No, you want to. Ferguson's not going to die till he's 163, is he?
No, it's always a pleasure and an honour. Thank you so much for coming on. Fingers crossed, we will speak to you after the biggest game of the century on Monday night.
It's the biggest game of all time for us now. I think it's going to be. I'm kind of gutted I'm not going to be there to witness it, but I'm kind of glad, because if United win, that's it, it's over, and then 8,000 of them doing the Poznan in the FA. I know it's horrible. I've seen it during the FA Cup tie this year. It's horrible, but saying that, come on the Blues, we can do it. We can do it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gallagher. Have a lovely weekend. We'll speak to you Monday.
Nice one.
Enjoy the family.
Thanks, mate.